Believe me.
I hardly know what to say. Except you're a pretty square person, Mr. Dexter.
Steve to you, Jim.
Thanks, Steve. But there's still that harebrained corporation.
Look, Jim, there's a high mortality rate on corporations, especially that sort. The old law of averages is on your side.
Perhaps you're right. Some of the girls will get tired of putting money into it after a few weeks. I hope the whole thing flops. But I'm too busy to wait around for bankruptcy. I've got to return to Kansas City on business. Coal mines, you know.
I understand.
But would it be asking too much of you, Steve, to sort of keep an eye on it for me?
No, not at all. It'll be a pleasure. You can depend on it.
Thanks very much. I appreciate everything, and excuse my rudeness.
Forget it.
Goodbye, Steve.
So long. Miss Cunningham, will you get Miss Terry on the phone, please?
Hello?
Oh, Joan, this is Steve. Let me be the first to congratulate you. No, on the corporation.
So James did look you up. I hope he wasn't unpleasant.
No, on the contrary, he's rather a substantial chap. Family position and all that. As a matter of fact, he more or less appointed me your guardian.
How nice. Well, let me tell you something, Steve Dexter. I'm not your kid sister, and I do not need a guardian.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Joan. I only meant to...
Do you ever say the right thing, Mr. Dexter?
And with the build-up we're going to give her, we can't miss. We're going to cover with so much glamour, producers will be fighting for her autographs on contracts.
You said it. I can hear Hollywood screaming for her right now.
Well, here's the program. I'll handle the publicity. And you take care of the beauty work. I've already made an appointment for her. Louise, you think that photographer friend of yours will make the pictures we need?
If he wants to get along with me, he will.
Janie, you get some music arranged as soon as possible.
Okay, if not sooner.
Polly, you get the clothes.
Hey, wait a minute. I can't take any of those gowns home with me.
Oh, but that cute little friend of yours, what's his name? McDaniels is in charge of delivery, isn't he?
No, you can't mean it, Glenda. He's fat, 45, and bald. I'm willing to do anything, but that's asking too much.
You have my sympathy, but we all have to make some sacrifice.
Sacrifice nothing. I'd be a burnt offering.
We're going dancing tonight, aren't we, Polly, dear?
How can I say no?
Hey, don't sit down. You'll crease the dress.
Joey?
Polly, I really should have these dresses back in the store. I feel like an embezzler.
Don't think about it, Joey. Just remember, we're going stepping tonight.
All right, Ann, stop fussing. She's beautiful enough. Ready, Harry? Let's get this last one quickly. I want to get this stuff all over tomorrow's papers.
I'm all ready. Would you girls clear the background, please? Now, Miss Terry, would you over this way, to your left a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Now hold it. A smile. Okay, it's in the bag.
The best-dressed woman on the American stage. What stage? She hasn't even had a lukewarm interview. The whole thing is silly. I vote we come to our senses and forget it.
Girls, Joan has everything. There's no argument. But if the producers won't bite after the campaign we've staged...
Okay, Benedict Arnold Billings.
Oh, Glenda, it isn't that. But I can't juggle the books any longer. You know, Mom's beginning to smell a rat about that rent money I can't account for. And I'm a peace-loving man.
Oh, you're all a bunch of weak-kneed backsliders. Just because the producers haven't been falling over each other to sign her up in the short time we've been plugging, you want to quit. What do you expect, miracles?
Girl, I have great news for you. Francis Weaver got temperamental today. Walked out on her part and told Draper what he could do with his show. And boy, is he in a jam. Maybe Joan should go see him.
Maybe your eye. This is one interview little Joan's not gonna miss. Could be a...
Come in. There's always room for one more.
Are all of these girls waiting to see Mr. Draper?
Yeah. Doesn't look like we're ever going to get a chance, does it?
No, I guess not. Well, I'll try some of the other offices.
They're coming thick and fast now. Have I been turning them away?
Who's first?
Oh, she is.
Well,
The first time in 25 years of show business. I haven't heard one actress give another a break. Come in, young lady.
Old Bronson. Never mind, that part's been filled.
Why, that dirty, double-crossing weasel. She must have been eavesdropping on us. She doesn't care how she gets a break.
Here they come. All right, everybody act natural.
Well, why so glum, children? Oh, yes, I remember. The bottom fell out of the market. I bet I could buy the entire stock of the corporation for $1.98.
Marked down from $2.
Listen, you burly burlesque queen. If you want that lovely face of yours to look like hamburger, just keep blabbering. And that goes for you, too, you Paul Parrot.
Really?
Yes, Thelma, you're not acting quite fairly. After all, we are trying to accomplish something.
Well, little Sarah Bernhardt Jr. That's all the thanks I get for trying to get you a break. Give me that script.
Sue, did she give you that script?
Yes, and she told me she'd get me an audition with Black and Horton as soon as I learned my lines.
Thelma, I warned you.
But I meant it. Can I help it if they went broke and didn't have enough money to put on the show?
You knew that 3 months ago. And seeing Draper this morning was just a hunch, I suppose. Okay, girls.
Wait a second.
Mom's favorite vase. Boy, if she ever finds out about this.
I'd be willing to pay for this just to break it over Thelma's head again. Well, keep it quiet, girls. Papa will probably collapse when Thelma and Betty check out tomorrow. And you, falling for that phony.
But it's a good script, Glenda.
I can imagine.
Really it is, Glenda. Just read this. Well, that's the best sketch I ever read in any musical comedy.
Well, when are we going to vote this corporation out of existence?
Never. Gather round, kiddies. Glenda has another idea, and this is it.
Strictly from hunger. And there's Joan Terry. Even if she could sing like 2 nightingales, she still couldn't drag enough money into the box office to feed a canary on the regular lunch.
But Felix...
Oh, amateurs and my theater, it would be a sacrament.
You mean a sacrilege?
Yeah, comes the dawn, and I wake up without a dime.
I still think it's good. But there is tomorrow. Comes the dawn.
And with it the shining sun, bringing the blue-eyed goddess of fortune.
Isn't that beautiful?
Blue-eyed goddess of fortune. Even in Iowa, they don't have such corn.
Sure, it's corny, but we're going to throw that part out in a rewrite, Felix. It'll be a surefire hit.
But, Glenda, how can we put a show on without money?
That's what I'm trying to get through your thick skull. You can put this one on for peanuts. You don't have to pay rent for your theater. The cast will work for nothing. The publicity is on me for free. And on top of that, you get Joan Terry, who'll be a star overnight, or I'll eat that script without cream.
Oh, you mean everything on a coincidental basis?
You mean cooperative.
Yeah, but I still think we need an experienced leading lady.
Have you figured out what a leading lady with a big name would cost?
Have I figured out? Why do you think I buy aspirin by the carload? If we pay a leading lady, we ain't got money enough to put on a show. If we put on a show, we ain't got money enough to pay a leading lady. Oh, I tell you, it's a victorious circle.
You mean a vicious circle.
Yeah, and stop correcting me.
Well, the trouble with you, Felix, is you want to eat your cake, but you're afraid of swallowing it. Now, in this case, the leading lady gets experience, we get a show, and it's all on the cuff.
Not so quick. I'm the senior partner. I say yes and I say no, and that's positively final. Now let me think.
And here it is 5 weeks, and instead of coming home, Joan's more determined than ever to go through with this nonsense.
Don't forget, Jim, this is still Broadway. More shows fold on this cowpath than any street in the world. And with these two in back of this one.
Weren't they good producers?
Very good, from the shoestring circuit. Come on, let's sneak over and catch a rehearsal, huh? I may be wrong, but from where I sit, if the rest is like this, Horton and Black have a hit show in their hands. I'm going up and congratulate Glenda. Look up, Jim.
Take it easy, Felix. They're just tired. They've been rehearsing all night and day.
The show's all ready to open, and it looks like a flop right now. You inducted me into this. I ought to have my head examined for a maroon.
You mean moron. I inducted you. You're the senior partner. Anyway, I still think it's good.
Don't think. It's your thinking is going to cost me the money I borrowed from my wife to put into this. For 2 cents, I'd sell this turkey.
Mr. Horton, I'd like a word with you.
Have it with him. He's the senior partner.
With a lemon on my hands, I don't want to talk to anybody.
But you don't understand. I'm interested in buying your show.
Buying the show?
Yes.
Oh, well, don't mind him. Talk to me. I'm the senior partner. Now, you will step into my office. We'll discuss the terms privately.
Certainly.
Honey, the numbers are sparkling and the timing's like clockwork. And Joan Terry, a scintillating new star on the Broadway horizon. That's the way the reviews are going to read after the opening.
Ah, thanks, Steve. By the way, how's the coal mine taking it?
Not so good. What about Joan? Is she happy?
Oh, Steve, are you such a big ninny or is it an act? Don't you ever figure anything out for yourself?
You know, here I've got a hit. Is this a hit, huh, Louis?
Sure, that's what I've been saying all the time.
Yes, of course, so it seems.
Well, maybe at a price we could do business, Mr.
Blake. James Blake. But there's one condition.
Anything. You can have anything, Mr. Blake. You're a lucky man. When this show opens tomorrow night...
That's the condition. The show must not open.
You know, Joan, the moment I heard you singing that evening in Barton Hall, I felt that you were the only one that could really play this part.
You're very sweet, Sue. And I know you'll do well, too.
Oh, I know I shall. I've studied so hard. And wait till you see my lovely costume. It's simply beautiful.
A new one? Have you made another change?
Well, yes, Glenda switched me into another part again. Just a moment, and I'll show you my dress. Oh, excuse me, Glenda.
Little scatterbrain. Poor kid, she's all excited about her new costume. I certainly hope she clicks. She's not going on. Not going on? Look, Joan, I like Sue as much as you do. You know that. And it's nothing against her personally. But we've tried her out in every part in the show, and she can't make the grade. Sue will never be an actress. It's too bad, but that's it. We've all slaved to put this over. And it's better that she gets a little heartache now than to ruin everything for us later.
The only time we ever have a hit, and you have to sell it.
Keep quiet.
Well, boys, what do you think?
Go ahead and tell her. You're the senior partner.
Well, I think it sticks. The number's slow and the timing is off. And with Joan Terry in the lead, I couldn't fill the house even with dead hits. I've absolutely decided this chromo will not open. It's closed as of right now.
Are you two screwballs out of your minds? Well, you pack them in after the opening.
But the mastermind, my senior partner...
Shut up. Just a minute, Mr. Dexter. What I do in my theater is my own business.
Well, you can burn down this flea house for all I care. But this show will go on if I have to buy it myself.
Well, the show is not for sale.
Okay, but you're not going to sell these kids down the river. Change your clothes, girls. I'll get you another theater.
Hey, just a minute, Steve. You can't do this to me.
Can't do what to you?
Well, I mean, don't you think you've caused enough trouble already? Joan, this is your last chance. Please come with me. I've been patient long enough.
He's been patient. What a laugh. Me waiting 10 years for a hit, and my senior partner sells a show to that drip.
You mean you sold the show to him?
Not me, not me. Felix made the deal.
Oh, so that's it, huh?
Please, Steve, let me say something.
Joan, I can explain everything. It's because I love you.
Love. Don't be so contemptible. The only person you could ever love is James Wellington Blake.
Please, Joan.
You're like a little boy who's never grown up. So smug and selfish and egotistical and cruel. So all right, you close the show. Now you can watch us all squirm because you know how much it all meant to us. Well, I certainly hope you're satisfied. And as for me, I'm so glad and happy, understand, that I didn't trade my life for you and your family and your stuffy mansion.
Which one of you is Miss Joan Terry?
I am.
Anything wrong, Pat?
Oh, hello, Mr. Dexter. I've got some bad news. You know Miss Collins?
Sue, what's happened?
They're taking her to the emergency ward, Morningside Hospital. She was hurt in an accident outside of the theater here a little while ago. And when they put her in the ambulance, she was calling for you.
Joan? Joan?
Yes, Sue?
I was good last night, wasn't I?
You were really great, Sue.
She's delirious. I suggest you make your visit short.
Oh, nurse. Is she going to be all right?
I'm afraid we won't know for the next 48 hours.
Wasn't it thrilling? The applause and flowers. I'm so sorry I won't be able to go on tonight.
Without you, Sue, there wouldn't be any show.
No. There must be a show. We've all worked so hard. Promise me that the show will go on. Promise me.
I promise. The show will go on.
Certainly glad you decided to carry on.
Anything else would have been stupid.
Let's get the stupidity cleaned up once and for all.
Yes. By the way, Steve, how long before you're going to realize that you're in love with Joan and she's in love with you?
They took its style from the smile of sweet senorita. They took its beat from the feet of lovely Chiquita. The rhythm of their swaying knees came from the breeze that swayed the trees above. Then took a dash from the flash of dark eyes inviting. They added a bliss of a kiss, these dark eyes exciting. Then they mixed a tender glance and made the sad sweet romance of love. Tropical moon shining down upon a maid and a man, while their hearts were singing a tune. That's how the rumba began. Two eyes of flame gleaming from behind the lace of a fan, playing such a dangerous game. That's how the rumba began. Now who could resist that magic moment in a night filled with charm? And who would want to resist the thrill of tender embraces into tempting arms? Dark hours were through as they danced as only real lovers can. Each step found their dreams coming true. That's how the rumba began. Soft and the music's playing. Just let your thoughts go straying back to those lovers swaying. Then you may find
how the rumba began.